Hi, Sumedha Puhami, ICT teacher, Maharashala College Nigambu. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sipling Institute. Today, we are going to discuss about the basic data types. X equal 5, Y equal 25.00365, and Z equal I'll give Sumedha Puhami, right, something like this. Okay, so I have taken three variables. You all know how to create a variable with I have given the rules that you have to follow in my algorithms video series. So here I have given x equal 5, y equal 25.00365, and z equal Sumedha Puhami. So I'll take, again, when I type x, so it will take the value that I have stored under variable x. If I have type z, it will give Sumedha Puhami. Even though you have given two colon double quotations in the allocation, it will give single colon here. Okay, so when I call, it is easy to remember the variables and call the variable. Then whatever the value that you have stored under that variable will be displayed. Okay, so I'll type here type x. What is the type of x? How the computer can understand. Now, as an example, just think you want to add Sumedha plus 5. Can you do that? No, two different things, a text and a number. Can you add this thing? Okay, so the text and the numbers you can't add. Okay, so here I have given type x, so it will show us on the screen what kind of data type is x. So it will give class int, so that is an integer, whole number. Okay, so I'll use the same thing for y here. It is float. Why is that? Because we have used the decimal points, 25.00365. so see how the values are different. According to that, how Python is identifying that. Okay, now we'll take z. What will happen here? Z, it's a text, so it will identify as string. str, so remember about these things: class int, class float, class str. So these values are identified in three different ways. So three different things that we can perform with these variables: x integer, y float, z string. Okay, now I want to introduce something. X equal input, two brackets I'm using here. So it will prompt. So we haven't typed anything. So I have given just x equal input brackets. Okay, so I'll press enter. When I press enter, the cursor will blink. So I'll type Sumedha. Okay, and press enter. What will happen? It will give something like this. When I give x input brackets, there's nothing inside that, empty. Then press enter, it will prompt to the next line. So in the next line, I have typed Sumedha. Okay, right? When I press enter, now I'm in the Python prompt. So I'll just give x. X is Sumedha. Now earlier I have given x equal 5. The variable I have created, and I have given 5. Now what I have done? X input. From the keyboard we have to input. Can you remember in the memory management we have discussed how the resources are allocating? If the resources are there, input output devices waiting there. So when the user input from the keyboard, the value is taking and going to the ready state again and running inside the CPU, and it will give if the output device is available, it will give the output on the screen. So here under x variable we have given something like this. So this is not meaningful, user friendly like that. So I can give x equal input, right, enter your first name. Okay, like this. So I have given x more than x. Take a meaningful first name. So there are no space between these things. So I have created a variable called first name and equal input enter your first name, and I am taking here, press enter. Now you can see meaningful message will be displaying. Enter your first name, and there only the cursor is prompting. Now you can input whatever the value that you want. So I am typing Sumedha. So whatever the value that you are typing will be taken into the first name variable. Now I'll press enter. So we have discussed in the algorithms how the trace table is using. So here you can see first name. Now from the keyboard you have to type your name, and when you press enter, what will happen? The name that you have typed is stored in the first name. So I'll give here F. Now what I have done here, I have used capital F, capital N. So I have used F. We'll see what will happen. You have to familiar with the errors. Here, trace back. So they have given the Python shell. What will happen? Line number 1, first name, name error, name, first name is not defined. Can you remember? We have given Y. Then in the previous assignment operators, okay, the same error will be displaying here, name error. We haven't defined that. So if I give first name, okay, so now it is identified, right? The same thing that you have given to the memory as the variable, it's there. I have typed. Now you are directly dealing with the memory location. So what will happen? We know that first name is stored under that, so the value will be displaying on the screen. So maybe, okay. So whatever the value that you have stored, it will display. Now again, age. I'm taking the variable age. Here I have to do some operations, mathematical operations with age. So because of that, no point of taking it to a string. So you can see here single quotation, that is a string type. Okay. Now if I have typed here, type of the first name will be what? Class string, that is a string. Now I want to take integer one. Okay, age is equal input enter age. Okay, so here I am taking age, I am typing 45 and press enter, and I want to take age. Here I am typing the memory. It is also like a string, no? Single quotation here. It will display a single quotation here. So I want an integer one. So what I am doing here, I am taking int input enter age. Before this input, we are using int. What will happen? This will give a string value. That string value we are converting into integer, class integer. So you can see now here the same thing. 45 I am typing, enter, and I am typing age here. So what will happen? It will give 45. Okay, right? Now you can see here age, you are multiplying by 2. What will happen? 90. Earlier you have given age, so you have typed 45 here. Age, it will give 45 like this. If you want to do the mathematical form, what will happen? It will give 4545. Okay, see the difference between this. This is we are calling as string. how the string will handle. Here we are using the integer. If you are performing the mathematical calculations, then you have to go with integer. Okay, so the same thing you can do. Now here you have used the int. Behalf of that I am using float. What will happen? It will convert to the float. Now here we have used float bracket, and that bracket you have to close here. Remember that if anything is important, you have to write down. Okay, write down the important things. So here age you have to input 45. I have enter. I am giving age. What will happen? It will give 45.0. 0.0 is there. So that is the difference. Okay. So this is how you can take the inputs. So we have discussed about the data types and how you can use the input function with 3 different data types. Okay, how you can convert that thing into. Okay, right. Thanks for watching this. If you have any doubts, you can mail me or you can contact me. In the previous videos, I have given my contact numbers and other things. So otherwise, you can contact me note 7720900736, and the email address is ziplininstitute@gmail.com. Okay, so if you have anything, just call me or this one. Okay, you can just give me a call and ask to add you to the WhatsApp group. Okay, thanks for watching for this video. As I said, if you have any doubts, just give me a call or text me, then I'll give the answers.